Hi, this is Maggie. I wanted to take a look at the yearly 2019 for all signs. I'm just going to do like a brief overview. I usually do monthly, so I'll go into a lot more detail in the monthlies. So I've already done January, so I guess I'll have to recap. Anyway, Aries, it's definitely our year is looking really good for Aries. The year begins with the moon in Cancer. We're in trine. Aries rather. Aries is in trine to everything in Sagittarius. And right now Sagittarius has a Jupiter return. Jupiter is going to be there all year, joined by Mercury, planet of communication, also trining Leo. So there's just a lot of easy flowing fire aspects that are making you feel a hell of a lot better than perhaps you have been with all this water energy. Maybe some of you have been sick, like myself, but definitely perking up. Yeah, so Mercury is 0 degrees, the most powerful degree, January 6th. And Venus, let's see, Venus will be, that's why I like doing monthlies. Yeah, Venus won't be in Sag until March, 0 degrees on March 3rd. It's March 4th. 0 degrees, the most powerful degree. So that's when you feel the most energy the most. So, all the way through March and actually all year, Sagittarius and all the fire signs are just going to be feeling really, really energetic, positive, enthusiastic. They've got their passion back, their drive, their will. It's supposed to be about Aries. Sorry, I'm used to doing like a monthly ephemeris. Yeah, but Aries, it's just looking excellent for you. It really, really is. I will go into more detail in the monthly, but you still have that square going on to Capricorn, and Pluto and Saturn are transiting Capricorn, wreaking all the havoc in the government and the world. So, and maybe some stress in your life, of course, because you're on an angle, and Capricorn's on the midheaven, another angle. So that's a 90-degree square. And so that is still causing you some tension with authority figures, however it manifests in your life. But you have all these beautiful trines to the fire energy to counter that. And at the same time, we have this beautiful water energy. We still have Scorpio going on. Venus will be in Scorpio March. I'm going to kind of jump around because that's what I do. I've got almost Sun combust Mercury, Sun combust Mercury and Jupiter. So I like to look at the whole picture. But, so anyways, to stick to Aries, just rolling all the way down the ephemeris, and it looks really good for you. It's really good for you. And, the water energy just lightens things up, and you don't want all fire. But if you do, say, have a grand cardinal cross, you're going to be feeling that square tension from Capricorn. However, all the water, and there's beautiful earth trines going on, between Uranus, 2 degrees Taurus, and Capricorn, and right now we have Virgo. So, that's a pretty easygoing, energy along with the water. So that puts out some of our fire. Anyway, on with Taurus. Taurus begins January 28th. Rather, Mars. Mars, the ruler of Aries, action, will, strong, drive, passion. Goes into Taurus January 28th. So Taurus is going to be full of energy to make money. It's going to be all about material comfort and making money. And Taurus loves luxury. They also have beautiful voices as a rule. But they love creature comforts. Um, they're very sensual, love, the feelings of silk on their body, just luxury. So when Mars they may want to overspend, or they may want a whole new furniture set, or they may want to, put out some music. Anyway, Mars is very good for making money for Taurus, and Taurus rules the second house of money, so that's looking really good for you. And it's in trine to Capricorn, with the planets in Capricorn transiting, and also to Virgo. So, so Gemini, you're in trine too, You're in trine with Aquarius right now, in January anyway. You're in trine, air trine. And so there's air trines, and there's sextiles between the 60-degree aspects between Earth and water going on. So those are easy flowing, harmonious aspects. So the air trines are between Aquarius, Mercury in Aquarius, and Gemini will be going in May. Like I said, I'm jumping around, but that's okay. Yeah, I never really wanted to do monthlies or weeklies or anything, so that's just me. Maybe I'll get used to it, maybe I won't. Anyway, so Gemini, May 22nd, of course, Mercury goes into Gemini and your sun and everything. But February, Mars is in Gemini. Mars goes into Gemini, so your communication is already off the hook anyway, but you're going to really be expanding your communication and talking a lot, maybe picking arguments, because Mars likes to fight. They like a good spar. So say if you're a Gemini with an Aries rising, just pick and choose your battles, I would say. So Gemini, Cancer, you've had this opposition going on with Capricorn, the heavy duty transits going on in Capricorn. You have been opposed, whether you have a moon in Cancer or your sun, and you've been really feeling it. You probably changed your career because Pluto, the planet of endings, destruction, transformation, or maybe you've moved and changed your career. So just a lot of changes, or maybe you've been breaking up with a Capricorn or trying to get out of a relationship with a Capricorn. But yet Capricorn and Cancer, oftentimes they're very good friends and lovers. So so anyway, for Cancer, you're on the other side. You're on the other side of the career change, the other side of the move, if you have moved. Maybe you've started a new business. I'm going to have to take more notes and do this in a different format because you don't want to just see me scrolling, right? Anyway, it looks really good for Cancer, and the reason is just all the water trines. I love trines. I like fire trines. I like the water trines. And if you have water, fire planets, and there's just so much Earth going on this year that, there's sextiles. But it all coordinates in the end. It all, even the tough times, even the hard times. It's like I don't know. Maybe because I'm a double Aries and the Mercury, Jupiter, and Sun and the Ascendant in the first house. I just want to get on with things, so it's really tedious for me that I just kind of want to sum it up and go, well, the moon's there a couple of days, Mercury's like 3 or 4 weeks. Yeah. Mars is 6 weeks. But yeah, that's too general. So I'll probably delete this anyway. But carrying on, Cancer, it's looking good for you with Jupiter too in Sagittarius. If you have Sagittarius rising, you're going to be doing some traveling. You definitely will be doing some traveling. And the North Node just went into your sign, so there's going to be some major changes in your life, in your home life, maybe in your family, whether it's conception, enlarging your house or something. Because when one of the lights are on your North Node, that usually signifies changes. So that's good for Cancer. Has been in Leo, the sign of self-expression. So Cancer, Leo, looking good for Leo. All that fire, trine energy, you are absolutely loving it. Just on stage, expressing yourself, looking good, feeling good. You got your fire back. Your fire probably never left you. I don't know. Anything faces Leo, they're very fixed. But Mars will go into Leo in June. So actually, I'm looking at the North Node. So that is Leo. Yeah, Mars will go into Leo Wednesday, June 5th. So you'll really be feeling it with the ruling planet of both Aries and Scorpio. And let me just scroll down a little for Leo. Yeah, the usual solar birthday months, of course you're going to feel good. But Jupiter, Sagittarius is the luckiest one. Aries is looking really, really good. Leo is looking very, very good. But the angles, Libra, the cardinal angles, Aries, Libra, Cancer, and the MC. Cancer on the IC and on the MC, Capricorn. So when any planet square the angles, it could cause a lot of stress and tension. So, so Capricorns have really been through it. They've really been feeling that. They've made major, major changes in their life, and they're still ongoing. They're making many more, or they're cleaning up, or adapting. And Cancers as well from all their changes in their life, and there will be more with the North Node there. Maybe you just don't know what they are yet. Libra as well in relationships, and Venus was retrograde. You may have broken up with someone you really, really loved. A 90-degree square to the angles is no picnic, It can be very stressful, but it does pass. Well, not necessarily. Not if it's there natally in your chart. It's there all the time. But there are times of ease when, even if you have like a cardinal cross, like I do, there are times when it just chills out, like when everything's in water or things are in earth, or maybe transiting planets aren't activating the squares. So this year, 2019, is a good one because Jupiter, I'd say Sagittarius is the luckiest one of all, with Jupiter. And so they, and all the other planets that will follow them, Mercury, Venus, Mars, will make them feel thrice as good, along with Leo and Aries. So it's great for all you guys. All you guys, Leo, to show yourself off, get out and about, and just be a star, get some big clothes. Yeah, because when Venus goes into Leo, you're going to want to look good. And it will go into Leo. Well, you always want to look good. But Venus will go into Leo on August 2nd. So, so Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. Virgos work so hard. Virgos, for one thing, they're entwined to all the other Earth energy, so that's good for them. That is really good for them, and they're hard workers anyway. But the trine, and when Venus goes into Taurus in June, that's good for Virgos. Mercury will go into Virgo in June, and right now, and into the new year in January, you still got the trine going on, the Earth trine going on with Capricorn, and what else is in Earth? Oh, of course, Uranus and Taurus. So that, however, depending on what house it's in, can shake things up. Uranus, sudden, unpredictable changes. So it depends where you have it. If it's in your 4th house, it might cost you a lot of money, Taurus, to fix things up. Maybe your house flooded or something. Anyway, so Virgo, because you're in sextile to a lot of the water planets, because Neptune remains in Pisces for years. Chiron's in Pisces. And then Cancer, of course, will be in water. So you're in sextile to any water planets out and about. So for Virgo, it's looking good. And your ruler is Mercury, and so anything in Aquarius or Gemini throughout the year, that's for you guys. I mean, you're just going to feel great. All the air signs, all the Geminis, all the Aquarians. Aquarians, Uranus is like a higher octave of Mercury. That's why they can get out there sometimes. And it's the ruler of astrology, I like to think. Saturn is also, but more so, I think, Uranus. So they've got some good trines going on, the air signs. And they're not really on any angles either. The cardinal angles get hit the hardest. That's where the action is going on. But things are lightening up because Uranus is gone, for one thing. It's not gone. It's in Taurus, but it's a lot more chill in Taurus so far. Knock on wood. So Virgo is looking good. Libra is, air trine. So you'll feel best, when other planets are in the air, throughout the year. And I will do the monthlies. And unless I see your individual chart, I can't tell you, the hard aspects or what's going on. But I can do that more in the monthlies. In the monthlies, I'll break it down. So, So, the trines and the sextiles are great. So, Earth and water, you always get along. So, planets are at Earth or water. The water signs and the air signs will feel good. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and the water and the Earth are Capricorn. Well, they don't feel so hot with Pluto and Saturn up there, but anyway. Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Uranus is shaking up Taurus. Not quite yet, though, but let me know if any of you Taurians are feeling the energy and how you're dealing with it, What radical thing have you done to try to offset this energy? That's kind of what I tried to do. Didn't really, well, I don't know, maybe it worked somewhere. You can't always work with Uranus, you know, it's an unpredictable lightning planet. So Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, um, yeah, Libra, you know, when all the planets go into Libra, you'll be feeling great. And of course, the Triton sextile should be feeling great. Right now, though, it's on for fire. I just tried to scroll this over. That's better. So Libra, Scorpio. Scorpio, you're still, I mean, as I'm doing this, the sun just went into Sagittarius. For me, it's still in the 8th, no, I think it's 0 degrees Fahrenheit in Sagittarius. So Scorpio, you may be feeling some relief, you know, just things are going to lighten up for you a little bit, not so much soul searching, but you're still going to be your passionate, sensitive, fixed, intuitive, determined self, you know, very, very much. And, you know, you're going to be extremely psychic, too, with the Neptune, the trine to Neptune, and anything, any of the water planets, you know, anything goes into Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, you know, you're going to really, really feel that. And your opposition is Taurus, so, you know, fixed Taurus and fixed Scorpio. So sometimes you can borrow from qualities from your opposition that perhaps you don't have those gifts, and you can try to, you know, not be so polarized and try to incorporate them into your personality. So for Scorpio, I'm sorry you lost Jupiter, but you're at this time, you're going to be feeling the results still of having your whole Jupiter return all year. When the planet leaves the sign, that's when you really, really see results. And during, of course, but, you know, you may just finally get that distribution of funds, or whichever way it worked for you. Yeah, or maybe a loved one passed to the other side. That may have been very, very hard for you. But with Jupiter leaving, because Jupiter expands, it may lighten up your emotions a little bit, but you're still going to be very, very psychic. So Scorpio, Sagittarius, this is your year. I did a whole thing on you already. Everybody knows this is your year. Everyone's happy about it. Jupiter in Sag is just great. I mean, book a trip. If you want to travel, there's going to be a lot of people. There's a lot of people migrating too, the whole refugee crisis. And not only individuals wanting to travel, but a lot of cultural and cultural, collective, international changes, you know, and that could include traveling to another country or migrating, this whole refugee crisis too, because where Jupiter is, it expands, so it could expand law, higher education, you know, any kind of learning, philosophy, theology, religion, yeah, or if you've been wanting to go to Greece or Turkey or anywhere, just go. Life is short, you know. And it's a great learning experience. That's how you learn. That's how you learn. So Capricorn, yeah, enough said about Sagittarius. Is you guys are just way on the other side of it. Everything you've gone through with, you know, Jupiter was in Scorpio. It's just so lightened up for you guys, and you're happy, jolly, jovial, enthusiastic, passionate self, and you're ready for an adventure, whether it's a cruise or, you know, higher learning or whatever. Capricorn, I'm just looking at June, but this ephemera is like it's go all the way down. But I'll do monthlies. For Capricorns anyway, Saturn and Pluto are not going anywhere, not this year anyway. So Capricorn, your ruler will remain in your sign, so that makes it even more powerful. It's like, double power when your ruler is at home. It helps you to get things done, especially if you're a Capricorn. So Pluto, has probably already done most of its transformation and maybe destruction or endings, or maybe you're a loved, maybe your father passed away, or and certainly a lot of violence has been going on collectively, power struggles, major power struggles, or maybe you had to travel and move across the world, and that's stressful. So, so you're still going through that, Capricorn, and your Saturn planet of patience and endurance and your ruler is helping you to get through it. But at the same time, Pluto is still it's the ruler of Scorpio, and it's can be endings to transformation, sometimes violence. So try to be just don't walk down a dark alley or anything, especially if Mars is transiting. That would be like two malefics, and that could put you in danger. So just be careful. But overall, I think because I'm just scrolling down to July, it's like 21 degrees. And the end of the year, let's go down to December. For Capricorn, it's 22 degrees. So you're in your Saturn return. Yeah, you get, I believe, 3 in your lifetime, every 28 years. So yeah, if you're going through your Saturn return, like say you just turned 28, the process is like 28 to 30. That's my first one was really rough for me because I guess I was very immature, I guess. But it's a process of learning and growing, and whatever isn't working, Saturn's a planet of karma. It will teach you a lesson, take it away. But with Pluto up there as well, it can make things feel a little bit harder on your shoulders. Usually you can just carry the whole world on your shoulders. You're kind of used to that, taking on a lot of things. But with Pluto there, I've, a lot of Capricornians might need some therapy, just to help them, or a good friend who can listen, But I believe you're almost at the end of your Saturn return. However, Pluto's still there, so it still may be breaking down and changing things, or you may be on the other side of it and be rebuilding. Chiron's in Aries, 3 degrees in November, so in December it's 4 degrees, so it's all about healing for Aries. I don't know, I got really sick for like a whole month, with bronchitis and that much by months. There were a ton of water signs going on, but I thought about Chiron, and Chiron was sitting right on my ascendant, and the ascendant is your body, so I don't know, that's maybe a case right there. I hope that's the end of it, but Chiron in Aries, it's the wounded healer, it's an asteroid, so if you are in Aries, you have experience of how Chiron's affected you already, let me know. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this. Maybe next time I do a yearly, I'll break it down in a different way. But I do like to, I will definitely do the monthlies, and it's going to be a great year. I think 2019 is going to be a very, very good year. There's some really positive changes going on right now amidst all the violence and chaos that we've had in 2018. I think with Jupiter and Sag, we're going to be seeing a shift, a really nice, positive shift. We are going to have to come to terms with a lot of international law The whole refugee, there's going to be just a lot of, there have been a lot of displaced people. And global warming, of course, that's Uranus in Taurus. They may come up with some ingenious solution, because Uranus is just lightning, inventive ideas like Einstein, They may come up with a great solution. And Mars, too. Exploring Mars and all kinds of good things. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you do, please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, so happy 2019. 2020 should be very interesting. Okay.